There are old snipers and there are bold snipers. But there's only one old bold sniper. Having faked my own death, I can never return to Overwatch. You have no idea how serious they are about insurance fraud. Watch it. I've got my eye on you. It was foolish of me to think I could stay retired. If only I'd put more into my 401k. Healing people by shooting them. Ha! The wonders of modern medicine. I'm one of the best snipers in the world. Of course I can land headshots. I simply choose not to. Be honest with me. Do you think I'm boring? I keep putting people to sleep. I just love this photo of Fariha and me with the original Overwatch team. It brings back memories of times with Jack and Gabriel and...
Redacted.
Oh, and I could never forget...
Redacted.
For an organization called Overwatch, I was the only one who provided an actual Overwatch. When she was young, Fariha asked for a toy rifle. I told her she'd shoot her eye out. I regret that.
Uh-oh. There. Watch where you're clicking. This thing self-destructs. Makeup whiskers? Nuh-uh. This is war paint! If you ever see anyone else get MVP, that's just the system being broken. Diva #1 take KR! Oh, by the way, I know I say nerf this a lot. Please don't actually nerf this, okay? Oh, okay. Question from the chat. Where do all the mecha you detonate come from? Great question, Cryptic Spoon. No idea, but thanks for asking. Crumbs? Gotta grab more gamer fuel after the match. Nom 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 nom. I heard Lucio's playing a set at Joey Ray's tonight. Oh, I hope they let me in. Guys, wasting left clicks doesn't count as raising your APM, you know. I met this old lady earlier. Sylvia? I don't know. Something like that. She kept saying she had no time for games. How boring. Huh. Could we wrap this up? I've got a big test tomorrow, and if I get anything less than 100%, I'm blaming you.
When I used to play in the arcade, I thought that double jumping was so unrealistic. How young and foolish I was. This body is not a weapon. It's a high-tech prosthesis. That's the best description I can think of. My favorite animal? I'd say a gray fox. I used to confront people in conversation, but these days, I tend to deflect. Even after years of training, I have yet to unlock my real ultimate power. I am seldom mentioned in patch notes. Most of my fixes are ninja'd in. In hindsight, I should have listened when Hanzo said he had the high ground. My father once told me a story of 2 dragons who were grounded for a week because they stayed out past curfew. Very subtle. People keep calling me Mr. Roboto. I'm not even a robot. After leaving Overwatch, I wandered the world for many years because I'm a wanderer. Yes, a wanderer. As a cyborg ninja, my body is always ready.
Why does everyone think I'm a villain? Is it the goatee? It's the goatee, isn't it? When in doubt, put a bow on it. Every year, I sneak into Shamada Castle to honor my fallen brother. You'd think at this point the clan would just close the gate. I've heard that some archers use arrows that deploy nets or explosives. Some even have boxing gloves. A true archer has no need for such parlor tricks. Now where are my scatter and sonic arrows? Garrosh is proud of his tattoos, but can they summon a pair of spirit dragons? Huh, didn't think so. Sine of x equals cosine of pi over 2 minus x. Simple trigonometry. I am Hanzo Shimada. I am the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep me down. It's not my fault if people want to pick me all the time. They simply recognize greatness when they see it. It is not enough that I should succeed. Others should fail. They say that perfect is the enemy of good. So I guess I am a villain after all.
Well then, Junkrat's the name, and Junkratting's the what? Junkrat. Oh, never mind. Joke cancelled. Move along. Looks like Junkrat's blasting off again. Like the grenade launcher, do you? Yeah, made it myself. No big deal. What do you mean you can tell? Sure, no one may notice the little happy faces I paint on my bombs, but the details matter! Do you like the explosives? They're all mine! Get it? Look out, it's a trap! Told ya! Ever notice how every place in the world smells like burnt hair? What? It's just me then? Dang, anyone got a new tyre? Mine's got a rip in it. Oh, I'm precious. Clothes only counts with horseshoes, grenades, concussion mines, steel traps, ripped tyres. A lot of things, actually. Where, oh, where has my pal Roadhog gone? Oh, where can he be? These bombs aren't cheap, you know. They cost an arm and a leg. I'm joking. They only cost me a leg. Look, just between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of shrimp. It's the heads. This is some thirsty work. Hold on a sec. Ah, delicious milk tea with boba.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to tell some jokes? I guess I didn't get the note. Hello? Is this thing on? Who's up for a friendly game of Lucio Ball? Look, I didn't name it, okay? Do you have any idea how hard it is to skate on some of these walls? Lucio! Lucio! This Nexus place is wild. I really have to talk to my manager about this tour schedule. Sometimes, you just gotta go fast. Hey, do you think you can help me find the beat? I seem to have dropped it. I'm wubbing this. Don't tell anyone, but I actually like some of that stuff Reinhardt listens to. Skating is not a crime. Oh, sorry about those puns, by the way. I was worried they might fall flat. Then I'd be in real trouble.
Not sure how I ended up here, but it's actually not the worst thing that's happened to me. Being lost in time was really scary. Sometimes I'd have these strange dreams about the olden days, like I was a kitchen maid in this grand house in the country. My friend Winston made this accelerator for me. I'm still not sure about all the things it does, though, like this switch. Whoa! Okay, I won't do that again. Having to wear a chronal accelerator is pretty weird, but at least I'm always on time for things. Being in Overwatch wasn't all fun and games, you know. I've seen things that have made my hair stand on end. Heroes, adventurers, oddities. Looks like they've all made it to the Nexus. Little bit heavy on the oddities. This place has even worse security than the Overwatch Museum. Why can't the other heroes move while they shoot? It's a lot more practical. So then I realised I'd left Winston's extra peanut butter in Reinhardt's helmet, and he was trying to pull it off, but it just wouldn't budge. And Torbjorn laughed and laughed. That was a good one. Anyone know if they have a good chipsani here? I'm starving.
Have you ever noticed you can't jump in the nexus? That's odd, right? Gravity must be very strong here. Someday I'd love to be in a second-person shooter. You fire your particle grenade at the bad guy, you see them explode, you flex. I am the strongest woman in the world. Well, my world at least. This one has some competition. To что надо? In Mother Russia, this joke is tired of you. Who watches over Overwatch? Several regulations boards. Not everything is a silly joke. Deal with it. With guns like this, every fight is a gunfight. There is no secret to arm wrestling. The world meets nobody halfway. If you want it, you have to take